So welcome everybody. I hope everybody's doing well today. Thank you as always for joining me on Saturday morning. If you have any questions, go ahead and just send it through the chat. I will periodically check that. I'll pull that screen up. So honor where you are today. Give yourself permission to take breaks and to modify. And just allow yourself to be present for the next hour. Let's go ahead and start on our backs. And so the legs can come all the way down, or we can bend the knees and bring the soles of the feet together. Hands can be placed on the sides, somewhere on the body. If it's comfortable to close the eyes, go ahead and close the eyes. And let's take the first couple of moments of class just to focus on our breath. So start to notice where you're holding tension in the body. And when you notice those places where you're holding tension, see if you can send your breath to those places and just give it a little focus and allow the breath to go there. And as we begin to think about our breath and notice our breath, see if we're having that short, shallow breath that we feel just in our chest, or if we're able to feel it into the belly. Notice if it's uneven, quick, and see if you can slow it down and even it out. So while we're laying here on our backs, with the eyes closed perhaps, I'd like you to visualize a square. Seeing the four sides, the four corners. And we're going to use this visualization as we go through our breath. So the sides and tops and bottoms of the square will represent the breath, the inhale or exhale. Each of the corners will represent that pause, the top or bottom of the breath. So on your inhale, go up the right side of the square. Pause at that corner. And exhale along the top. Pause at the corner. And inhale along the side. Pause. And exhale along the bottom of the square. And pause. So continue going around the square. Even inhales and exhales. Allowing for the pause. Go 2 more times around the square. We're going to next bring our knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around them and give them a squeeze. Maybe rock side to side. Let's reach down and grab those big toes or the outsides of the feet and find our way into a happy baby. Want to really pull those knees towards the shoulders. And one more breath here. Bring the knees back into the chest. Wrap the arms around them. Hands behind the knees, and just begin to rock forward and back about 3 times. And then pause here in boat. So find your boat, however it is. Maybe the toes are pointed onto the mat. Maybe we're lifting just one foot. Maybe both. And so notice if we're leaning back here, we want to sit up nice and tall. And you can keep hands behind your knees. You can reach them forward and take them out and even straighten the legs. Let's take a couple breaths here. And one more inhale. And exhale, let's cross the ankles, roll forward, coming into tabletop. So begin to take a couple rounds of cat-cow. And on our inhale, belly down, gaze up. And exhale, crone spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continue to move through a couple rounds of cat-cow at your own pace, adding in any movements of the hips, maybe stretching out the wrists. And sort of just noticing what's going on in the body this morning. Take one more round of those cat-cows. Then come back to that neutral spine. Let's take your left hand and reach it up. Thread it underneath the right. Bring your left shoulder, left ear, left side of the face to the mat. We're pressing that right hand into the mat. So you want to have this nice 90-degree angle. So stay right here. Or option to start to reach that right hand to the front. So we're reaching forward. And then start to walk it towards the left. Couple breaths here. You're breathing into those shoulders. Let's take one more breath here. And begin to walk this right hand back. Next inhale, find your way back to tabletop. Next inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Back to tabletop. Inhale, right arm reach up. Exhale, thread it underneath. Right shoulder, right ear, right side of the face onto the mat. Right or left hand presses in. And so this might be enough. So you may stay right here. You might have some more space, so reach that left hand to the front. And again, that might be enough of a stretch. Or begin to walk that left hand towards the right, pulling that left shoulder open. And so you may feel it in that left chest, the right shoulder. So continuing to breathe here. And then walk that left hand back. Press back up into tabletop. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to tabletop. Going to take a puppy pose here. So begin to walk the hands forward. Start to press the chest down towards the mat, forehead to the mat. And keep those hips up. And so we're just allowing that chest to come down to the mat. Take one more breath here. And back to tabletop. Let's curl those toes under. Press the hips back. Find your way into down dog and start to pedal it out. So find some movement. You can bend the knees, one then the other, maybe both. You can hinge forward into plank, check your alignment. And then let's pause in downward facing dog. So legs will be about hip distance apart. Let's come up onto the very tips of the toes. Press the hips back towards the back of the room. Press your heels, reach them down. So hands pressing away from the mat, chest presses towards the thighs, gaze between the feet. Take a couple breaths here. So very deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Gaze between the hands, step, jump, or walk, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we're going to bend the elbows, take the chest towards the ceiling, squeeze those shoulder blades together. So chest towards the ceiling. And inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat. Left foot steps back. Right foot steps back, plank. Slowly lower. Inhale, cobra. Just a baby cobra to start. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Gaze between the hands. Left foot steps up. Right foot steps up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat. Left foot steps back. Right foot steps back. Slowly lower. Inhale, cobra. A little bit deeper this time. Exhale, press back, down dog. Gaze between the hands. Right foot steps up. Left foot steps up. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend the elbows, shoulder blades squeeze together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat. Jump or step back to plank. Slowly lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press back, down dog. Gaze between the hands, jump, step, or walk. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat, jump or step back to plank. Slowly lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press back, down dog. Gaze between the hands, step or walk, jump, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Shift your weight back into chair, bend the knees. Inhale, find your chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat. Jump or step back to plank. Lower all the way down or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, take a bend in that right knee, drop that heel down towards the hip, twist the hips open to the right. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Let's drop the left knee down. Walk that left foot back a little bit. And inhale, low crescent. So legs hip distance. More of a stretch on that left hip flexor. We'll just walk that left leg back. Arms reach up. So notice the shoulders, if they're up on the ear, see if we can drop the shoulders down. So just dropping those hips, take a couple breaths here. Activating our core. And exhale, hands to your mat. Curl the left toes under. Right foot comes back, plank. Lower all the way down or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, press it back, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend that left knee, drop the heel down towards the hip, twist the hips to the left. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Drop that right knee down, take your time, find your way into low crescent. Again, drop those hips as much as you can. Knee in line with that ankle or slightly behind. So if we see this, I'm going to just take that foot up a bit more. Relax the shoulders. Couple breaths. Exhale, hands to your mat. Right toes curl under, left foot comes back. Take that flow, find your way back to down dog. Gaze between the hands, jump, step, or walk, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend in the knees, inhale, find chair. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat. Jump or step back to plank. Take a flow. Find your way back to down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Bend your right knee. Drop that heel to the hip. Twist open. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Hinge forward into plank. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Right leg high. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Inhale, low crescent or high crescent. So just depending how your balance feels this morning. You could be here, here. Arms up. Relax the shoulders. So again, the more space we have, the deeper that stretch could be in the left hip flexor. Right knee bends as much as we can bend it. Let's take another breath here. Exhale, hands to your mat. Right foot back to meet the left. Take a flow. Option to throw in the one-legged. So we take that right leg up. Inhale, right foot onto the left ankle. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back. So just an option. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the left knee. Drop that heel down. Twist open. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Exhale, left leg high. Inhale, left knee, left elbow. Left leg high. Inhale, left knee, left elbow. Left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Inhale, find your crescent. So get an option. Drop down. Four full. Couple breaths. Exhale, hands to your mat. Left foot back to meet the right. Take a flow. Option to do the one-legged. Gaze between the hands, step or walk, jump, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to your mat, jump or step back to plank. Take a flow, find your way back to down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Right leg high. Bend the right knee, drop that heel. So twist open, stay right here. Option to take a wild thing. Press those hips towards the ceiling. Right arm reaches to the front. Right hand down, right leg reaches up. Right foot between the hands. So we're going to pause here. We're going to take our left hand, press it into the mat. Right arm, reach it up. So we're taking that twist. Keep dropping these hips down. We're going to take our right hand to our right hip. Left hand presses in. We're going to take our right foot and stack it on top of the left, finding our way into side plank. So options. You can drop the left knee down. Right leg reaches out. Right arm comes over. You can keep the left leg down. Right foot steps forward. Option. Or stack them on top of each other. So take a breath here. We want to press these hips towards the ceiling. Right arm reaches over that right ear, right palm facing down. One more breath. Right hand down, full plank. Exhale, press it back, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Left leg high. Take a bend in the knee, drop the heel. Twist open, stay right here. Option, wild thing. Hips reach up. One more breath. Left hand down, left leg, reach up. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Pause here. Right hand presses in. Left arm reaches up, so we're taking that twist. Gonna move to side plank. Left hand to the left hip. Left leg comes over, stacks on top. Drop the right knee. These are your options. So find your side plank so that left hand can come over. Hips stacked on top of each other. Take one more breath here. Left hand down, full plank. Exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. So heel to heel, heel to arch. Right knee pulls open, bend the right knee, arms the length of the mat, palms facing down. Gaze over your right middle finger. Right palm to the ceiling, inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel, hands down to your mat. Right foot back to meet the left. Take a float or press directly back to downward facing dog. So you can take any sort of flow that you want or bypass the flow and go right to down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent. So pause here, legs hip distance. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel, hands down to your mat. Left foot back to meet the right. Take a float. Find your way back to down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. So from our warrior two, we're going to inhale, straighten the legs. Toes towards the corner, arms reach up. We're going to take star. Come back to center. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Take another very deep inhale. Exhale, hands down to your mat. Right leg back to meet the left. Take a float or press directly back to down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. One more. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel, hands down to your mat. Take a flow or press directly back to down dog. So let's pause here in downward facing dog. And then take those legs a little bit wider than hip distance. And then begin to walk the hands back. Turn those toes out, heels in. I'm going to pause here for a minute, or just for breath. And then we're going to find our way into Yogi Squat. Hands can come to our heart. Using those elbows to press those hips open. And then just find a little movement. So just sort of going side to side. And pause here. And allow those hips just to come down towards the mat, tailbone pointing down. Let's take one more breath here. Let's drop our hands down to the mat. Slowly begin to straighten the legs. Heel toe the feet into about hip distance apart. And then we're going to take a slight bend in the knees, grab those elbows, ragdoll it out. And hands down. Gonna add a little crow in. So walking those hands, palms flat, bend the elbows. And so we want to bring those knees as close to the armpits as we can. And then we can just start to press our weight into our hands. So we don't actually have to come into crow if we don't want to this morning, if we're unable to this morning. And so we're just going to sort of put the weight into our hands. And so we can rock back and forth. Or maybe from crow, we'll just do one foot, and alternate, and maybe you'll do both. So take a few breaths in crow. And so in crow, we want to make sure we're looking towards the front of our mat instead of directly down. Another few rounds. Just playing around with crow. Take one more round. We're coming back into that yogi squat. Hands together at the heart, elbows pressing in. Take one more breath here. And hands reach down, begin to straighten the legs. And then heel toe those feet in. About halfway, hip distance apart. Slight bend in the elbows, ragdoll it out. Let your head hang heavy. Hands drop down. We'll slowly come up. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Allow the head to come up last. Shoulders come up, back, and down. And let's pause here in mountain pose. Navel to spine, feet rooted in, palms towards the front, chin in line with the mat, eyes closed. Take a couple breaths here. Open the eyes, inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together. Inhale, pull those arms down, chest to the ceiling. Slight bend in the elbows, fold forward. Head drops down. Hands drop down. And fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands behind the back, clasp the fingers. Inhale, pull the arms down, chest up. Exhale, fold. Hands drop down. Let's walk forward into plank. Exhale, press it back, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Inhale, find crescent. Pause here, legs hip distance. And find yourself sinking down into crescent. On your next exhale, open it up to warrior two. So thinking of all of these places where the feet touch the ground, knees bent, arms to length, and sink into warrior two. Inhale, right palm to the ceiling. Reverse your warrior. Left hand can come down the leg. Option to bring it around the small of the back. Reaching for that right inner thigh. Let's go ahead and straighten the right leg. Reach back, really deepen. That reverse. Bend the right knee, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, come back to center, hands to the heart. Turn the toes in slightly, heels out. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, we're gonna fold down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. So those toes are turned in slightly. Shift your weight into the ball mounds of the feet. Slowly come back up onto your hands. Right hand presses in, left arm reaches up. So we're taking just a little bit of a twist. And then left hand down. We're gonna bend our right knee, finding crouching tiger. So left toes point up, can be on the right foot, on the right toes. And you can stay here, like this, with the hands at the heart. You can take the arms forward, Or you can take a little bit of a twist. You can drop that right hand out, left arm up. So left hand, right hand down. We're gonna walk to the back of our mats. Point your right toes to the front. Take the left toes in slightly. And inhale, come up onto the fingertips, straightening that right leg. Exhale, fold down, pull that right hip back. And fold down. Inhale, come up onto the fingertips. Take a bend in your right knee. Come onto the ball mounds of your left toes. So we're in that runner's lunge. Right foot comes back to meet the left. Find plank. And take your flow. Find your way back to down dog. Take your time. And so we'll be facing the back of our mats. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right foot between the hands. And inhale, crescent. Really sinking down into our crescent. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. So we're bending this right knee as much as we can. Pull the knee towards the back. Navel to spine. Outside edge of that left foot presses in. See if the shoulders are here. Let's see if we can find some space. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Again, option hand just reaches down. Or reach that left hand around. Reverse that warrior. Go ahead and straighten that right leg. Reverse that a little bit deeper. So feel that side body stretch. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, come back to center. Toes turn in, heels turn out. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. Shift your weight into the ball mounts. Inhale, come up onto the fingertips. Exhale, fold. The hands back. Right hand presses in, left arm reaches up, take that twist. Left hand down. Bend the right knee, crouching tiger. Again, our option, hands to the heart. Hands forward. You take that twist. You can deepen this twist a bit here. Take this left hand. Drop it down around the small of the back. Heel that left shoulder open. Take one more breath here. That left arm can reach up, back down. And a walk to the back of our mat, or the front of our mat. Find our way. Left foot steps in, left toes at an angle, right foot forward. Inhale onto the fingertips, straighten that right leg. Exhale, fold. Pull that right hip back. Take any adjustments here. Really pull that right hip back. So we're in that pyramid pose. Very deep inhale. Inhale up onto the fingertips. Let's bend the right knee, step the left foot back. And then take that right foot back. Take any flow. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and drop down to the knees. Big toes touch. Knees walk open. Press those hips back. Let's find a child's pose. So from child's pose, begin to walk the arms to the right. If you have the space, you can stack your left hand on top of the right. Keep pressing those hips back. Find your way back to center. And then walk to the left. Option to stack that right hand on top. One more breath. Walk back to center. Walk those hands up. Come back into tabletop. Curl the toes. Press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands. And inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. So pausing here, setting this pose up. Outside edge presses in. Bend your left knee. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Option to bring the arm around. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Deep in the reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, hands to the heart. Turn those toes in, heels out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Shift your weight into the ball mount. Head hangs heavy. Inhale, come back up onto the hands. Left hand presses in. Right arm reaches up. So take that twist. Right hand down. Take a bend in your left knee. Find crouching tiger. So again, this side might feel a little bit different, so you can stay right here. Hands to the heart. Hands can reach forward. You can do one hand down, one arm up. Right hand down. Walk to the back of your mat. Let's straighten that left leg. Make any adjustments. So this leg, right leg might need to come out and up. Inhale, come up onto the fingertips. Exhale, fold down. Pull that left hip back. Inhale up onto the fingertips, bend the left knee. Right foot walks back, left foot comes back. Take your flow, whatever your flow looks like. Find your way back to down dog. Take your time with it. Find a breath in each pose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent. Pausing here. Sinking down. Inhale, warrior two. Again, sinking here. Right palm to the ceiling, or left hand to the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Straighten that left leg deep in the reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, hands to the heart. Shift the heels out, toes in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up onto the fingertips. Exhale, fold. Shift your weight to the ball mounds. Head comes down. Couple breaths. Come back up onto the hands. Left hand presses in, right arm reaches up. Take that twist. Right hand down. Take a bend in your left knee. Crouching tiger. So again, hands can stay here. The heart. Forward. Option to drop that hand down. Right arm reaches up. So we take that bit of a twist. And if we want to deepen it here, right hand drops down around the small of the back. Pull that right shoulder open. Take one more breath. Up, right hand down, walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, find that pyramid. Come up onto the fingertips. Exhale, fold down, pull the left hip back. Next, inhale, come up onto the fingertips, bend your left knee. Right foot walks back. Left foot comes back. Take your flow, whatever your flow is, your last flow. Find your way to down dog. Breathing here in downward facing dog. Let's drop the knees down. Press back, child's pose. Inhale, coming back into tabletop. Cross at the ankles, roll back onto your butts. We're going to take this left foot, bring that left shin in line with the front of the mat, flex your left foot, and then we're going to stack this right foot on top. So we want to bring our right ankle to the left knee, and the right knee to the left ankle. So you might have a gap here, a fire log. So it's not, if this is too intense, you can drop that foot in front. But we want to make sure that these feet are flexed, or we're protecting those knees, and legs are directly stacked on top of each other, ankle to knee, knee to ankle. So again, if we've got this space, that's okay. We're just going to breathe into those hips. And so you might notice the side, maybe it's here, maybe you've got a little bit more space, and you can bring that knee all the way down to the ankle. It just really depends on how the hip is feeling this morning. And so we're going to just take a couple breaths here. So you can drop your hands down to the sides, fingertips in, drop the chin to the chest. So that might be a good space for you. If your knee meets the ankle, you can start to walk forward. And so that deepens that stretch a bit. You can see my hips are really tight this morning, so I'm going to stay right here. And I'm going to just focus the breath into those hips. And feel free to take any adjustments. So you might need to walk that hip back a bit. But just breathing into that right side. Let's take one more breath here. Release it out. I'm going to come back to center. Gently remove this right leg from the top. Take the legs out. Give them a little bit of a shake here. You can take that reverse plank if that feels nice, just to stretch it out. We're going to inhale, reach forward or reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, find space, and exhale, fold. Walk those hips back a bit, and take a few breaths here. Take one more breath here. And slowly find your way up. We'll do the opposite side now. So we're going to take that right foot, flex the foot, shin in line at the front of the mat, and then we'll stack that left foot on top. So remember, ankle to knee, flex this left foot, and then knee to ankle. So notice this side. Maybe the gap is smaller, maybe it's bigger, maybe it's too intense, and you drop that foot forward. So we're stacked on top of each other, shins together, knee to ankle, ankle to knee. Our options, hands right here to the sides, fingertips pressing in, and drop the chin. If we have the space, we can walk forward, drop the head. So just notice how this side feels compared to the other. And we're just breathing into those hips. Let's take another couple breaths here. So real deep inhale and exhale. And one more inhale. Exhale. Slowly come up. Unstack. Take the legs forward, stretch them out, shake them out. Reverse that plank. Come back down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Take another breath here. Slowly come up. If you have some time, it's a great time to come down to your mat and take a Shavasana. So 3, 5, 10 minutes, whatever time you have left. I want to thank you guys for joining me with the Y. We'll be here next Saturday as well. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Thank you again for joining me. Namaste. Happy Saturday.